Hello, I am Dr. A.N. Vasugde, Professor and Head, Department of Statistics, Gopal Krishna Gokhale College, Kolhapur. Today we are dealing with the topic Demography Part 2. In Part 1st, we have discussed about various mortality rates. In this second part, we are dealing with the fertility or birth rates. As we have seen, the very rough measure of death rate as crude death rate, here also we see the crude birth rates. The crude birth rate is given by GBR is equal to total number of births in a specified year divided by total population in a specified year multiplied by 1000. In CBR, we consider the whole population, but it is necessary to take into account the female population in a reproductive age only. Generally, 15 to 45 is taken as a reproductive age of a female. Thus, by considering the reproductive age of female, we obtain general fertility rate. The general fertility rate is given by GFR equal to total live births B divided by total female population in a reproductive age into 1000. The total live birth means if a baby born is a dead body, then we cannot consider in the numerator total. So that is the live births. Generally, GFR is better than CBR, but it is not taking into account the fact that fertility differs from age group to age group. That is, females with age between 18 to 30 age has more fertility rate than that of the age between 30 to 50 years. Thus, we must have to consider the age specific fertility rates, and it is given by the formula ASFR is equal to BI divided by PI of F into 1000, where this BI is number of births to the females in ith age group and PI of F is the female population in ith age group. Here also ASFR are different for different age groups, but for comparison purpose we require a single value which can be obtained by total fertility rates. Thus, the total fertility rate is defined as if C is the width of an age group, then the total fertility rate for that particular age group is C into ASFR, age specific fertility rate. Thus, we can obtain the total fertility rate for all the reproductive age group taken together, which is given by the formula TFR equal to summation C into ASFR, where C is a constant which is the width of age group. Now we'll interpret this TFR as TFR is equal to 2000. What it means? TFR equal to 2000 means on an average 1000 females over their complete reproductive period give birth to 2000 of offsprings. That means on an average per female in her complete reproductive period will give the 2 births. So that is the meaning. Now there are certain limitation on TFR. The first limitation is TFR assumes all women will survive till the end of their reproductive age, which is not possible. That is, all women will not survive till the end of their reproductive age. Some may die in 20s or 30s or 40s, but TFR considers survival of all women till the end of their reproductive age, which is a drawback of TFR. The second limitation is in TFR we consider entire population of women, but we have to consider only married female population. As we all know, in India 99% births occurs among married women only, and hence we must have to consider married women but not all the women in the reproductive age group. So that is the limitation. Next, third limitation is TFR will not consider the effect of infertility factor in females or males. So as we know, some of the males or females have the infertile and which affects the total fertility rate, and hence it is a demerit of this total fertility rate. Now I will consider one example to compute CBR, GFR and TFR. Here is the one example. Compute CBR, GFR and TFR for the following data, and the total population is given as 1,86,300. The age groups are given with width equal to 5, 15 to 19, 20 to 24 and so on. 40 to 44 is the last age group, and total women which are in the reproductive age group, the reproductive period will be given as 24,000, 20,000, so on. Total will be 81,000 in complete reproductive age group, and the number of births are given as from 24,000 women in the age group 15 to 19, there are 800 births. Similarly 2400, 2000, etc. Total births are 5,930. We can calculate the age specific fertility rate as number of births divided by total number of women multiplied by 1000. Therefore 800 divided by 24,000 into 1000, that will turn out to be 33.33. Similarly, other age group ASFRs are 120, 133.33, then 50, 20 and 2.2. The total of summation ASFR is 359.166. Now using the formula of CBR, we have got the formula as total births divided by total population. That's why we have divided 5,930 as the total births divided by the total population is 1,86,300 and multiply by 1000, turn out to be 31.83. That is the crude birth rate. Then the GFR is given by 5,930 divided by 81,000 multiplied by 1000. Here 81,000 is the total number of women in their childbearing or reproductive age. So therefore it is given value, it gives the value as 73.21. And the total fertility rate is obtained by the formula C into ASFR, where C is the width of the age groups. So here width is 5, therefore 5 multiplied by last column total, that is summation ASFR which is 359.166. So that will turn out to be 1795.83. What it means? It means for 1,000 women in the reproductive age, they will give birth to the 1795 children. On an average, 1.8 is the ratio. Now we'll deal with the population growth rates, the another measure. Generally, fertility rates are greater than the mortality rates of similar kind, because the number of births are more than the number of deaths, and hence these mortality rates are fertility rates are greater than the mortality rates, which results in increase in the population. The average life of an individual, age at marriage, female population in childbearing period, etc. will directly affects the population growth. Gross reproduction rate and net reproduction rate are the two measures of population growth. Now we will define the gross reproduction rate as GRR. Gross reproduction rate measures the rate at which newborn female will add to the total female population if they would be alive and would have a specific fertility rate till the end of childbearing period. So GRR is given by the formula GRR equal to summation BI of F divided by PI of F multiplied by 1000 multiplied by width of age group. So that is where this BI of F is equal to number of female births in ith age group, and PI of F is equal to female population in ith age group. GRR is interpreted as the average number of daughters to the woman in a childbearing period. The another measure is net reproduction rate, that is NRR. Here we consider the probable population in every age group, which can be done by using the survival factor. We consider the survival factor as pi, which lies between 0 and 1, that is the probability, that's why it lies between 0 and 1, and the NRR is defined by the formula NRR equal to summation BI of F divided by PI of F into that survival factor pi into 1000 into width of the age group. So this is the formula for the NRR. Now we'll see the effects of these NRR, as since pi is less than 1, so NRR must be less than GRR. NRR equal to 1 shows number of potential mothers remains the same. NRR greater than, that means the total population will remain the same. NRR is greater than 1 shows that population is increasing, and if NRR is less than 1, it shows that the population is decreasing. So at the end of this unit, the student must be able to define vital statistic. Then he can state the uses of vital statistics. He can explain the mortality rates and fertility rates, and also he can describe the population growth rates. Thank you very much.